It is the witch doctor for Dendi.
I told you.
So they don't bring back the old magic.
Yeah, but this...
I don't know about the mid-match.
What do you think about this this bot lane matchup? If we think about Funnick going on the Lycan, Fly meanwhile looking for moves, and he's got the first blood. And that's just going to continue getting worse and worse. At least he's holding up on XP, but right now in the mid lane, Abed, he's got moves and Dendi. Dendi is pretty low on HP, but Abed, he's in a much more worse situation.
Is on the back of Dendi here in that mid lane. Pretty much the only hero in this game that actually has a game, and he's doing really well.
Solid one now, looking for the kill here. They're able to look for Lowdown inside his own cogs. Crit to steal it there with the acorn shot, because right now, just sitting at level 4 in the solo lane. Though they've got moves coming in for the back on RTC, gonna get caught. Dendi with a rotation. They've got the coconut to connect, and with the Fade Bolt, Moose will take this one. RTC punish that can ramp up pretty early. It does somewhat counteract itself with the run buff from Abed, at least if he gets to use it, but he's down a half HP right now. And there's the ulti ready for Dendi. Just come off cooldown. Crit with the rotation. It's going to be the one to tank the damage. Abed, he's very low on HP, but they run out of the malediction, and now Fly rotating in. Moose will drop, and Dendi to follow. They haven't seen Dendi Witch Doctor before, so they don't have the faith for it right now. The cogs come out from Lowdown. They're going to catch Abed inside it. They do have the damage in the end. The cogs pushing out as well, preventing Abed from doing anything. And now the body blocks onto Fly. Moose just have to rely on basic right clicks here. They still have telekinesis available. They got the Fade Bolt. Just comes off cooldown. And that will sort them out for 2 kills. They're going to have to come with a trade. It's going to be Dendi falling in the river.
Yeah, but what I was going to say there is, like, even though they're making rotation, all right, hold on, Dendi.
Dendi might need some help here. They've got TPs rotating in from Moose. He's got the raindrops that will soak some of the damage. Bushwhack on a 2, and the sharpshooter's going to be finishing off the Rubik, and Dendi to follow. And they just don't have anything to respond with. And the other one just forced to respond to every move currently. But Lowdown, he wants to do something about it. He's got the hook shot, got Fly inside it. Crit, he's trying to catch Dendi on the side. They do get the torrent to cancel out the war from Dendi. So no extra damage in, and now with the Bushwhack and the Sharpshooter and the combo from the X, do they have Torrent available? Overgrowth is being used as well in the river. Fly, he's in trouble. The Wolves are currently gnawing at this tree's feet and take him down. Now Crit also in a bit of trouble, surrounded by bait heroes. And this one actually ends up being a, you could almost say, Stonebank. We're gonna have to need something from this Lifestealer fairly soon right now. The thing is, when you're playing these Lifestealer lineups, you don't want to be playing from too far behind. And can they actually get Saberlight down here? Yes, they can.
I think those are one of those deaths.
Just a little. Just a little.
I think those are one of your deaths where you're just kind of like really feeling yourself. And you're like, all right, I gotta chill out a little bit now. Well, but we'll see if he does, as Dendi's traveling across the globe here.
Yep, all the way from East Europe to North America, and now are all around the map. Is it? It actually just might be enough.
Nah, bye.
Goodbye, Abed. BKB now being built up on this Lina. Actually had Boots of Travel there for a second lined up, but instead opted to go for the immunity, which might make a lot of sense right now. RTZ in trouble. Does get the stick heal coming out, but he's still going to fall, and Dendi to follow suit after Abed with a DD. Look at that. Oh, the X-Spart's going to bring him back. Right into the arms of the Kunkka.
He's here this game, and we're seeing him. But we're not seeing a lot of Stonebank and Funnick, though.
Well, we're not going to see him alive for sure at the moment. They do block out the Sharpshooter. They did have Rage up on Stonebank, but still tanked by Lowdown. He's very low on HP. Amp damage is going to show where he's going to be moving. Lowdown's going to have to tank the Ghost Ship. And now Moose TPing in. He's got the stolen amp on Saberlight. Dendi for the cancel, just in time.
Dendi and Moose, what do you know?
Name a more dynamic duo.
Oh, you can't. It's impossible.
This chase is going to take some time, and do they actually find the kill in the end? Well, the tower's going to help out, and with the malediction, it's going to tick down to 0. Dendi with another. Dendi 2, 4, and 6 currently on this Witch Doctor.
They're making cool plays, and they're making it interesting for us, but unfortunately that hook was not super interesting, as he did miss, and it looks like he'll pay his life for it.
Let's see, he's got the Lifestealer inside, so you know, Kinder Surprise, let's go! They've got themselves trapped inside Clog. Saberlight still holding on to his life for now, but that Maledict should seal the deal for him, so he's gone. That's going to be the first casualty. Bait. They did use Shapeshift for it. He's already down to half. We get to see some more TZ. He's got the security of a second life.
Yeah, I mean, he just finished his BKB. The next call is, you know, go Roche, and now he wants to play the game.
Yep, and now they're going on Dendi. That's the target they want to get. Bit of a vendetta for Shopify Rebellion taking down Dendi. So they're just going to have to suffice with a pick-off. But hey, if it's Stonebank, isn't that a great way to start things off here? He's already getting blown up right away by Saberlight and Abed. He does have a DD rune, goes inside Funnick, and the shapeshift. You do need to find a way out, though. That's 3,000 HP. They're going to burst through Funnick. They've already made their way halfway. Funnick, this is the call to just make the decision. We're going to run out. Lowdown, thank you for the sacrifice. We get to keep our carry. Abed's not done with the chase, though.
Surely he can't catch a wolf in ultimate form, right?
Surely.
Unless
it's
okay.
RTZ. That might just be the Aegis. They've got the Voodoo Switcheroo. Not going to catch you with the LSA stun. And they're already stacked up here with Rebellion, so they're happy just burning out the Aegis. RTZ losing that security. But Fly goes for the overgrowth. He's caught Dendi. Dendi going to be the target. The public enemy #1 blown up as RTZ secures the kill with the Dragon Slave.
You hate to say it, but as good of a game Dendi's having, it looks rough.
It's going from possible to plausible. Going to dodge the LSA stun. A Saberlight going for the initiation out, and Dendi's going to be blown up right away at the start of the fight. And they won't look for any extra kills, but the shapeshift used by Funnick. He's trying to hunt down Crit here with the Zoo, but RTZ's there to help him out. Also the loaded up sharpshooter there. Could have held on for a bit longer there, but now Saberlight. Is this another false sense of security move? Because Fly, he's already making a move in Force Staff in 1 second, but he didn't have it up as he needed it, and Funnick will be taken down in the end. Crit, Abed, RTZ, the gank train continue to follow the wolf. Now with the overgrowth, they're going to catch themselves low down inside the cogs. Not going to go anywhere. Crit's already making a pincer move on the side, trying to hunt down moves, but Fly will fall to Stonebank. But Rage has been used up. You've got no protection, son. Gonna get X marked up. The Torrent. Not sure if that was a Rubik Torrent, but they do get a stun onto two. Moose is really making some big plays, and Dendi, he's back to action. Coconut bouncing back and forth. They take down RTZ. They take down Crit and Abed. He's going for the TP away. Is he going to be able to? Moose, he does not have an X mark stolen, so that is going to be Abed getting out of that.
Like, it just feels so bad with the way they drafted here that I just don't know when this Lycan is going to come online here. And yeah, here we go.
Beautiful. Like, the connection time, everything lands at the same time. Duo. And with that, Silver Edge is trying to run away, but that is just going to be way too much tick damage on the side of Rebellion. At least they're holding on to this Tier 1 tower for now, but for how long? For how long? Here we go. We've got the ulti drop down, and Dendi in the front line. RTZ in trouble, but they do have a lot of heroes standing on the spot with the overgrowth, and RTZ down. It goes to Saberlight as well. And Rebellion losing heroes left, right, and center. Lowdown will tick down to the bushwhack, and they finish off the Tier 1 tower. Bait. Roche is waiting in his pit.
Got a smoke.
Lowdown. He's got the infested lifestealer, and they find the overgrowth target. That's going to be one piece of the team fight taken away if they can. Crit's going to be a second one as well. Bait finding two pickoffs again. The supports fall in the sight of them, and that Roshan is now ripe for the picking. Stonebank in the front. 4 minutes of Aegis. Creep wave coming in. That's going to take out the tower protection, the backdoor protection, and they look for a quick kill. Aegis gone. No support. But what does Bait do? Do they get the response here? Moves, Dendi, what do you have? At least with the Rage, able to get Stonebank out of harm's way. Bushwhacker, that's on Moose. Moose is going to be in a bit of trouble here. He's going to use himself up to the air. His blink is not available. Moose down, and Saberlight with his BKB leading the charge. Onto Dendi he goes. Voodoo Switcher for the time being, but the Bushwhack perfectly timed from Crit. Aeon Disc pops as well, blink. And he should... I was about to say he should be able to blink out, but it runs out too early.
Moves make an opening for you. Try not to force it. You don't need to hit buildings like this. It's not necessary.
Oh, surprise wolf onto Saberlight here. Stonebank, he's got the slows up with the open wounds and now slowly taking Saberlight down, but for sure and surely.
The one fight they lost, it was just Lifestealer dying, right? And then Moose getting caught.
Yeah. You said about Lifestealer dying? I see, I've seen this movie before, potentially. I mean, Stonebank.
He should be fine if he backs out. Or is he waiting for his team?
He is actually waiting for his team. Lowdown is here. He's got the he's got the bullwhip. The weapon, this Lifestealer, just keep going at it. Dendi frontlining with the Witch Doctor. Sadly, Aeon Disc is going to prevent him from doing damage. He's still got the channel up. He's being pushed away with the Tidal Wave. Funnick finds Saberlight. Lowdown hits the hook shot onto the Wolf instead of onto Abed. A bit of an interruption there. Funnick just can't get close enough to finish off this Kunkka. I guess the fights are spreading so much that they're no longer working in unison. So I guess it gives extra potential for Stonebank. But look at the smokes are popping on both sides. Funny go with this shapeshift right away. Lowdown does get the hook shot. He's got 2 heroes inside. But Saberlight's going to be coming to the rescue. Fly is going to be falling. Lowdown is already down. He's coming in with the buyback, returning into the fight. And so is going to be Fly. And there we go with the overgrowth. It's been stolen by Moose. He's taking Abed. Alba's going to be falling first. Dendi does drop right after that. And Stonebank, he's on the run right now. And they are slowing down RTZ. Lowdown with the bullwhip. They want to make sure that Selena is not going anywhere. Funnick, he's returning. Look how he's dropping RTZ. Just hammers them down one by one. Makes it a triple kill for himself.
But like, when can you get on to this Lina? Abed ends up dying here as well. And then they have a lot of extra threats here. So it's, this is the opening we're looking for, actually.
Maybe this is what they were looking for, RTZ. As soon as we talked about a successful fight for Rebellion, Bait responds with their own. They will make sure that Saberlight and RTZ both go down. Dendi did buy back in that last team fight, so actually catch that. He's got a drink. Okay, so just a Dragon Slate. But hey, Saberlight goes in, but the Yules comes out first. And Saberlight gonna be caught. BKB doesn't help you, sir. It's gonna be a godlike spree for Stonebank, and that is costly. 70 seconds, no Slardar.
Ever since we went to casting, our panel sure downgraded quite a lot with the predictions, but what can you do? It can't be a caster and a panelist.
Exactly.
I know it can be easy to get kind of bored because you're not able to do anything,
Yep.
but if you do force high ground like this, there's a chance you can be punished for it.
Yep.
And it kind of seems pointless.
Oh,
no.
actually, Stonebank, very questionable moves there. Back and forth. He's going to get thrown into the X-Mark. He's got a Manta available if he's able to survive, but no. Age is gone, and now the initiation, they've gone on RTZ. He pushed into the cogs as well, down to the low ground, and he's going to be force stabbed all the way back to the high ground. Stonebank on the run. Funnick is also trying to get away from there, and Bait. They've lost the Aegis. They might lose another hero. Dendi with a switcheroo. He's gonna get hexed up. Stonebank comes out, tries to get some extra heal, but they got the tidal wave pushing them further. And this life stealer in trouble will fall. And Bait, they are in absolute shambles right now after that fight. Dendi almost getting right-clicked down by RTZ. The crits are too much to deal with. He kills off Saberlight, but he will lose his life in the process, making it a 1-for-2. And it might just be more. Crit, can he land another bushwhack? He's already at max range. Doesn't seem to be able to catch this clockwork. And Moose doing a bit of, well, he's already going to rat this tower down, but at least Rebellion, bit of a sigh of relief.
It's only one crit.
And there's the LSA again from Moose. Oh, he's going in. He's actually going in. He's going to give his life for this one unless Lowdown can be able to interrupt. He's got the hook shot and the cogs, and they're going to be moved away. RTC with the stun. Going to keep this hook shot, this clockwork down. And Saberlight, he's taking a heavy amount of damage here from Stonebank. Infest onto an illusion of a life stealer. It is a Fata Morgana in this case, but the bushwhack from Crid, it's a big one, and they will follow into Stonebank. He's gone for 100 seconds, and Rebellion, just like that, one team fight into another, they have recovered themselves very nicely, and looks like this is going to be a very, very difficult situation for Bait. An exchange of abilities by Crit and Moose. We'll be talking about RTZ's push on the high ground. They could just look to end this game. Are we going straight for tier 4 towers? Because this is looking pretty detrimental for Bait to recover, as one tier 4 is about to drop. In a second, they've got the glyph. Can keep themselves up a little bit longer. Hook shot does connect from Lowdown. Moose right there, but the stun from Saberlight is there. And they will finish off Moose. He's gone. 110 seconds. No Rubik. Dendi to fall as well. And just as we thought that Bait might be able to get themselves a series lead, it's taken away in Rebellion. They will take game 1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually so sad for Bait right now.
TZ Luna has carried many a game in the past, and the odds are very high that he's going to be able to do so again here in game number 2.
We saw this Doom Hoodwink lane going against a Monkey King, right? And they actually crushed it. So they're kind of like doing a repeat, and they didn't get the lucky bouncer. It might be the difference of him living or dying here.
Yeah, that one extra right click kind of missing out there, and RTZ regenerating, but Moose is going to find the gap to squeeze in another right click and get the first blood on the side of Bait.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him sitting there, and he did not look like a happy camper on his webcam, like, during the draft there. Maybe he feels like he could have done a lot better. I would agree with that statement too. I think he's like one of the best players in the world from the offlane position, and it wasn't his best showing, but it looks like they will get some retaliation here.
Had some discussions. Was it with Arteezy about the mango stacking? Actually, it was in West Europe where they talked about
Skeeter,
the 9/12 mango strats, which give you a lot of HP regen. It's a good budget option compared to the Ring of Health.
Don't click on it anymore. All right. Anyway, this top lane is going really well. For them.
Okay.
Roaming crit.
Let's not jinx it. Abed goes down to Dendi with the rotation for Lowdown in mid. As the same time, Funnick fairly low, but will survive. And Scorched Earth pop. They're going to get some damage in, but Bushwhack does not connect. And a hook from Dendi. Yeet! He's caught himself a Phoenix. There's an Icarus dive though. Should be able to escape, but the Splinter Blast almost enough to take down the Phoenix. Down at 85 HP.
A lot of tools here for Stonebank. The only thing that I do worry about a little bit.
Well, big rotation. That's all 5 heroes of Rebellion. Let's go 5-man this top lane to try to salvage it for Arteezy. So wonder what's going on in comms. Oh, hook attempt, but only catches a friendly little lad.
This has to be the game Stonebank steps up. #1 net worth, has a free game. Even a Saberlight kill, too.
This is where the stars just might align for bait. Saberlight killed in bottom. Dendi spotted, even saw the Furion ulti flying between. Nice little movement there from Arteezy. Dodges, and Abed with the rotation. Walrus punch to throw Dendi in the air and crit. He's just there to make sure things will go their way. Funnick looking like a second kill going for Rebellion here in this top scuffle. Bit of a heal coming out from the Wyvern. But that does not look too healthy for Funnick. Raindrops will soak up the loosened beam, will fly, and will burn him down. Double kill for the Phoenix.
It's gonna be a lot harder, at least until you get to that Blink Dagger. I guess that's what they're really waiting for.
Yeah, it's like one of those machines when you were a kid, you're trying to get the right toy with a penny put in, so it's a bit of a difficult one. They've got the egg placed down. Funnick definitely gonna get stunned up here low down. You've got no chances of destroying this egg, and Saberlight doesn't get the kill. That's a high ground miss and a neutral creep deny, but Dendi finds Fly, and Abed responds with a support kill, making that a 1-for-1 with 1 deny added into the mix. And he's opened up the map once again, and he's getting closer, and it's getting tighter and tighter. Trying to find the Wyvern in the river, but at the same time, Crit has been spotted. Support trade is gonna take place, and now Dendi, Orchid, coming right on top of him. Bit of early damage from that DD on Abed. He's still got Walrus Punch on cooldown. Get the dots in, and Stonebank charging in, but he's inside the Sprout. They can't get to hit the egg. They can't hit it at all. And they will take down Saberlight, but then the comes at a cost, and they will find Moose. And of course, it's Abed to get that dominating streak under his name. A lot of extra money in the arms of this Tusk. Funnick, they can actually see him there on the low ground. And they go straight for him. Charging in is Abed. The heal comes out. They've got the Curse. Hauling him down. Dendi coming in with the TP, but Arteezy's right next to him. Doom will be used, but the Lucent Beam finishes him off and into the Sprout, and that's going to be Dendi. Good night, sir. Oh, boy. Optimistic attempt, but that's your initiation. That's pretty much it that they can throw in. So that's another piece of trouble, and Stonebank has been located. Drops very low on HP in a quick span of time, and with the silence from the Orchid, no enrage for him. Are just gonna let the squirrel stay in the trees. We'll push out the bot lane. Oh. Alright. And the global presence. It's another one.
I mean, that was fast fingers from Dendi, but unfortunately he didn't get much distance on that Blink Dagger there, so...
Yeah, the tank of hope starting to run empty on the side of bait, because Rebellion is just showing the superiority on the server. You get the hook save, but is it still going to be enough for the Orchid? Oh, 40 HP, and Saberlight wants this one so bad. He goes for the Sprout, finishes him off. The Curse does connect, but it's just not enough damage. They cannot kill off Crit.
Until they find that opening where they actually go together.
0 building damage. That is definitely not a good sign, but Arteezy hooked up. H is going to get burnt up, and Dendi very low on HP right now. Sharpshooter finishes off Crit. The explosion will stun up too. Funnick in the trees. He's waiting for him to use the Doom, but he's got nobody with him right now. The Hoodwink's getting pummeled by Abed. And Funnick, he finally gets it off, but the slows are there. Oh boy.
They're making a play on bot. It looks like...
Oh, they're making a play in mid at the same time. So that's going to be a core, but there's no one to be found in the bot lane for bait. So what is the actual win condition to take this fight? Who needs to fall first? How do they take that approach? Because right now, Rebellion can focus anything down and it will die. What does bait need to do to have a sliver of hope? They can't even find a confidence kill. which they would like to take. Fly, he's in a prime position to pop these smokes, vision and everything, Sunray in. He's gonna take this fight to them. He popped his egg instantly and he burns down Lodine. There goes Phonic. Hook comes in with the DD on Abed. And that Ursa, that's not a fuzzy wuzzy we know. That's some kind of cub just got pummeled when he was a really small pup. And that is gonna be 4 for Rebellion. It's only the Pudge on Dendi to survive that. Shopify, Rebellion, continuing the dominance here. There's no stopping this team at this current pace. No one has come close except Bates out of all teams in game number 1. But it's still not enough for Bates to actually look for a tie, an equalizer, forced to a game 3. A miracle needs to happen. Lowdown, that's not going to work. He's going to get insta-silence, lose some beam to hold him on the spot. Slowly burned down with the dot damage. And now the Sunray from Fly. Here comes Sarteezy, gets that one, pushes Dendi down to the low ground. It's going to be Abed with the kick. And it's going to be the punch to throw it up into the air. Kicked and punched.
Moves and Dendi magic this time around.
Yeah.
And Shopify, you got to give it to them. You know, they bounced back really quick in this game.
GG.
They didn't have the greatest laning stage, but they rectified that really quickly with Saberlight continuously coming to take the advantage in top lane.
But that just shows Shopify Rebellion, the dominance is definitely there. Another 2-0 clean sweep